Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today I'll be talking about the three underrated guns in Phantom Forces, and today that we'll be talking about mainly talking about the AK-12, the AS Volt and the OG one. Previously I mentioned that the AS Volt is actually the best, but I will take back my word because there's like different sectors it excels in. But here's the underrated guns, guys. But this cannot be used for long range engagements, but still middle range, long range like that is fine, but not ideal because of its recoil. I'll show you the recoil pattern later on. This is like the recoil pattern when it's in hip fire mode. As you can see, it's like this, but when you zoom in, it will be a pattern of something like this. But if you were to step further away, it'll be like this. Wait, how did we even manage to score one kill? I mean, like a headshot. How did that happen? Bruh. Okay, let's demonstrate that again. So we'll step further away and you'll be something like that. To be honest, at this point, I don't know what he's even doing right now. He probably is hacking. But enough of the AK-12 talk now. Let's move on to the AS Volt. People say it's great, but not as much praise as it deserves. It requires much more praise. And this is suitable for long range, close long range engagements. Primarily, but middle range is also great. Oh no, there's going to be a problem. Okay, as you see there, we've killed a target from a long medium range, but this gun I'll show you. But this is actually really great. I'll show you the recoil pattern right now. So we're going to aim at here. So the recoil pattern from close range is that in CQC it's going to be like this. Very focused medium range right here. The recoil. Okay, very short intermission over, and they have voted on Desert Storm, which is great for helping us prove that this gun is great at long range engagements. In close range, CQC isn't that great, but in long range, it's actually really great. But the thing that makes it not so desirable is it's reload time, not recoil. So I'll first show you the recoil pattern of close CQC hip fire. Okay, that is CQC hip fire right over there. Quite bundled up together. CQC sighted in. CQC sighted in top scope, very close together, and CQC scope a little more spread out. Because there's no fire rate, so we should like that. Okay, the gun, actually guns, not the gun I'm talking about. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's not too much, but we're going to. Okay, we're going to now. Let's delete. And okay, I'm using it myself. Okay, never mind. This is less of space. Which is this. How? I'll keep it on here. And that's the last word to the guy. I'm not doing that. Okay, sure, fine. Keep I feel like it's hacky. I feel like it's hacky. And then I'm going to get over there. I'll keep. And you go to a much more less noticeable place. And it's actually quite a lot, guys. We're going to get a but the first con of each gun for the OG one, the first con of it is it has low fire rate, but Second con, low minimum damage. Third con, lengthy reload time. And fourth con, I guess. Wait, how many cons have we covered? First con is favorite. Second con is low maximum damage. Third con is lengthy reload. Yes, this is now the fourth con of it. 1.0 starts of penetration, which is not so great if you want to wallbang enemy for extra points. Now let's move on to the pros and cons of the AS route. Now the pros of the OG one. Number one, it has high accuracy. Yes, high overall accuracy, high hip accuracy, high sight accuracy, and not only that, it is also. Wait, let me see. Yes, low minimum time to kill, as compared to other guns like AK. You know what? I'm just embedded. Yes, Scar L. Now let's move on to the pros and cons of the AS Vault. Number one, it has higher hit accuracy than the OG one, but it has higher fire rate and it has the highest damage, this is highest maximum damage, but it has quite a low minimum damage compared to the OG one. Number two, it has terrible ranged performance. Wait, this is pros, right? Yes, this is pros. Number one, it has high fire rate. Number two, it has high hit accuracy. Number three, it has high damage. And number four, we have considerable penetration depth, I guess, for its suppression, because suppression will reduce the power of the bullets because of the bullet velocity. But now let's move on to the cons of this. Lower set accuracy, not terrible ranged performance, lower minimum damage compared to the OG one, and slow suppression compared to the OG one too, and also compared to the AK-12. Now time for the pros of the AK-12. Well, there aren't that many, but great minimum damage compared to the OG one and the Scar L. Number two, okay, auto fire rate. Number three, it has three fire modes as compared to there's only 2 fire rates and 2 fire rates for this. Yes, burst, which you're probably not going to use, but it's useful. Number three, it has considerable, accuracy, and the damage range, it is higher than the AS Vol, and yes, much higher. Number three, it has quite high suppression and suppression. Now time for the cons. As I mentioned earlier, there is okay fire auto rate, but it is not as good as the others. Consider that this thing has terrible ranged recoil, and also this has quite a low minimum damage if you're going ranged, even though the damage range is somewhere like this. The suppression, but the sight accuracy is terrible, and the range performance is also terrible too. Now, time for the final part of the video. I'll be showing you a great way to possibly annoy, and also gain EXP is something like Hypixel, except that this is like in the gun version. Basically, what you want to do is just to spin around and suppress all of them. Let me just kick him out, because why not? They're going to find somewhere. Yes, no, terrible spot. Yep, around this spot should do. Wait, there isn't somebody. Okay, there is somebody for sure. And this is quite a great method for getting combat EXP, because you don't really have to land a single shot on them. Just shoot them somewhere near. I recommend the M60 or the HK21. The M60 is for those who haven't unlocked the HK21 yet. And this is also but the pros of this is that this thing, it won't like get the cons of this is that this thing has not so great fire rate, and also possibly get you vote kick because of pure annoyance of the server members. And the cons, but the pros of this is that you can suppress a lot of enemies and get lots of EXP, and also because of the low fire rate, you can use less bullets, and it will give you more bullets to suppress enemies. And this concludes my video here, everybody, and see you guys next time.